Hello, hello. It's the one and only God Johnny, also known as Culture Johnny, and you're here with 5D Transformations. And I just want to touch on something really quickly, and it's about consistency. Consistency is big, man. Like, consistency is essentially probably the most powerful thing because what you realize is whatever you look at, that's where energy goes. Where attention goes, energy flows. We know that, right? So if you're doing something consistently, that means you're constantly looking at something, which means you're constantly pouring energy into it. Now, you have to ask yourself when you deal with certain people, like I talked about people who bring your vibration down and things like that. When you're around these people, they put your attention on certain things that bring your vibration down. When you get around other people, they'll put you onto things that bring they'll put your attention on things that bring your vibration up. And the more time you spend looking at the things that bring your vibration up, is the more time you're going to begin to create things, and you're going to put more energy and attention, and energy is going to go into things that brighten your life up, right? Now, consistency is the product of you doing that over a long period of time. And this is how you begin to create. Like, everything you look at in the world, the buildings, it takes time. Like, it takes construction workers coming to that same space every day for like a year before the whole thing is constructed. It takes interior designers, looking at one space for multiple periods of time for it to improve. And the same thing applies to our goals, our dreams, our ambitions, our relationships. The more attention that we put on the things that we create that bring us positivity, the more powerful it's going to become. So the number one reason why I think people don't achieve their goals is because they don't spend enough time consistently putting their attention on it. I think at best, most people spend spurts of time, like a good strong spurt. But you'll notice what separates the greats from everyone else is how long they keep that attention on that without breaking. And then you also got to realize, like, the more attention that you put on the things you care about that are bringing your vibration up, you get put on to more information. You attain more information. Like, whatever you look at is giving information back to you. Like, as you look at me in this video, I'm giving you back information. If I look at a bag of chips and I'm looking at it, I'm gonna notice more and more detail in the chips. Then I'll notice what it might say at the top. Then if I turn it around, I can see what the ingredients are. And if I look at the back of that bag of chips for like 10 minutes, I'm gonna basically read through everything and I'm gonna know way more. I'm gonna know how much sodium is in it, how many calories is in it. Then if I keep looking at it, I probably start thinking like, man, how much is these calories and all of this? And now you're calculating. Now you know so much about these chips, you just keep looking at those chips. Now we're in a world where there's so much distraction, where everyone's competing for your attention. I mean, TikTok alone, man, like when I looked at TikTok, I said, oh, hell no. Now I mess with TikTok because, it's just what's going on right now. I'm just trying to be a part of what's going on so I'm not too lost out of the grid, right? But I really could care less because it's just your attention's all over the place. It's like this thing, this thing, this thing. It's like, Lord of mercy, bro. Like, what are you paying attention to? The best thing that I could do, like with one of my businesses, the only reason why it's at the level it's at is because I have a business partner that that will sit with me and be like, all right, look, man, let's do this call at 9. I'll be sitting here doing something else, working on this, and then I get that call. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, I don't even feel like answering this phone right now. But let me call him. As soon as I get in the mode of talking to him, I'm like, yeah, this, and that. Now I'm like, oh man, I'm in the flow of this. And I'm working on my business. So he helps to keep me focused on my business. I help to keep him focused on our business. And that's why our business is growing. It's just because our attention is staying on it. And you'll notice that anything in life that you're not achieving is because there's not enough attention on it. And if there is attention on one area, it's time to expand the attention. Like, let's learn more and more about it. But the attention should stay on the thing. It goes back to that book, The One Thing, where they say, 90% of the achievements you attain is going to be based on that 10% thing. Or 10% of your, what do you call it? Like, it's like 10% of the actions you take in one area will be responsible for 90% of your success. You know what I mean? Like, if you focus on 3 things, your energy's scattered. But if you focus on one thing, you have a higher probability of achieving it because you're not as distracted. So now if we look at the relationships we have with people, the same thing applies. Especially like I bring up narcissism a lot of the time. Narcissists, the problem with narcissists is they get you entangled into situations where you're putting so much attention on them and the chaos that they bring to you. And that's all that time you're spending talking to your friends, talking to your family about this narcissist, the time you're spending arguing with the narcissist, the time you're spending like going back and forth. Oh, I can't believe they said that. They're so retarded. Like, how did they miss that? They're XYZ, and pardon that word if someone feels some type of way. But you know, old school people know, like, you don't mean it no bad way, but like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid, blah, 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 they're so dumb. Okay. But like all that time like was spent on what? It was just spent in a negative space. Like, and that's why they're so dangerous. Because they will have you in a loop of a fog. Like, they'll put you in a fog of negativity for months. And it's like, for what? Like, how much stuff could you have been doing if all that attention was put in the right places? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they say you're the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So if you're in a condition that you don't like, you got to really be like, yo, who am I around, yo? Because these are the people I give my attention to, you know? So that's really big, man. You know, I don't want to go on forever, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. I mean, it's very important for you to pay attention to the power of your attention and to understand that your consistency is what's going to be, you know, responsible for your success. And your consistency is going to be based on where your attention is going on a daily basis. So I'll do a video on how to work on things to make sure you have a stronger form of attention on what you want. I know some people have a hard time going to the gym, a hard time doing a lot of things. But I'm telling you, you have to begin to put your attention on that. And at the very least, if you're not at the gym, at least keep your attention on the fact that you want to go to the gym and you're not very happy that you're not at the gym. You know what I mean? Like, and be like, all right, I got to go to the gym. I got to go to the gym. Because now at least your attention is on it. And before you know it, that gym's going to appear. It's just the law of attraction. And that's what the law of attraction is about. It's about where your awareness and your attention is going. So I appreciate y'all for listening. Make sure to like and subscribe. Got a lot of videos coming. We'll talk soon. Make sure to send your questions to your5dtransformations@gmail.com. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.